Welcome back to another video, and what a result, an away win against Cardiff. I mean, I did predict in my last video that we might lose that game against Burnley at the weekend, and we'd stand a chance against Cardiff. Their form has been identical to ours, so I thought it'd be quite a cagey, close game, and it turned out to be quite true actually. But what a result, and what a worldy goal from Jordan Clark. We'll get onto that a little bit later. So a great result. The first half, it was very cagey. Both teams, I think, were trying to feel each other out a little bit, work out kind of what the formations were, how they could break through each defence. Very, very similar in terms of ability in the first half. I felt wasn't really one team better than the other. You could tell by the stats at the end, 50-50 percentage in possession. Shots also on target were very similar as well. So yeah, not really too much between the two teams at half time. But then second half we came out and we really pushed Cardiff hard. We went at them and that really paid off. Unfortunately they scored before we did. We seemed to be the team on top and I was thinking we were going to get a goal at that point, but suddenly free kick, edge of the area, it gets put out by McGuinness and Chambers somehow gets something on it, goes into the ground, and in the back of the net it goes. Yeah, quite a lucky goal I thought. The way he hit it, it could have gone anywhere really into the ground, but yeah, got the goal. That suddenly lifted the Cardiff stadium up, and suddenly Cardiff seemed to be the team on top at that point. And then out of absolutely nowhere, it seemed, just on a counter-attack, we managed to get a goal from just an amazing piece of technique from Jordan Clark. What a wonderful, amazing, incredible goal that was. That was like going back in time to like the 90s, early 2000s, where everyone was banging them in from about 30 yards out. It was like a Tony Uboa special. It was incredible. And if you want to see that goal, if you haven't seen it or you want to see more of it, look in the description below. I've linked the video to the Luton Town Football Club official website where they show that goal from every angle, so go and see it. It is wonderful to watch. After the equaliser, we just seemed to get better and better. Our level just went up after that and we just kept pushing. The crowd at Cardiff silenced and you really felt like this is it, this is our chance to take something. And Matt Bloomfield threw, I think, almost every striker we had on the subs bench on to try and give us that extra attack, those attacking options, and it paid off. I mean, it was a very fortunate goal for us really. We did sort of manage to sort of scramble it forward, and eventually somehow it dropped to Asgard and he just placed it in the back of the net, which yeah, was lucky. But we haven't had the roll of the dice this season. It seems like almost every decision has gone against us so far. So for 1 to 4 in our favour, away from home, getting those 3 points, yeah, amazing. And after we got that second, it seemed as though everybody was focused at that point. That's something that Matt Bloomfield has said about on multiple occasions, that we tend to switch off in the last 10 minutes of a game. We lose it by that sneaky goal that someone gets at the end, a long ball in or something, and someone's not quite switched on, and suddenly it's in the back of the net and we've lost the game. This time, everybody was switched on, everybody was focused right up until the last whistle. Such a refreshing difference. And it was great to see at the end of the game Matt Bloomfield smiling for the first time in a long time. I think that pressure had been released from his shoulders almost. The pressure was off. He could smile and say in his post-match interview that, you know, we obviously played very well, that we had a good game, and that hopefully we can carry that momentum through. And that takes us to the game at the weekend against Middlesbrough. It really gives us that positive momentum going into that game. I think if we'd lost the game, it would have been a very different story, but it must have been a massive party on the way home on that team bus, I think. Getting a first win away from home in, I think it's 12 games, could be 13, so a long time since we've had a good away win and we can celebrate together as a team. Now the game at the weekend against Middlesbrough is going to be a tricky one. They are on form at the moment, they're a very good side, and they are only 3 points off the playoffs, so very close, and they'll be looking to push and try and again keep that momentum, get back in that playoff position. Now for us, we've got the momentum now of that win, And also, I think it's a game at the weekend against Burnley that we can just forget and think, actually before that, we won a game. So, you know, we've got a couple of wins recently. I think that actually using that momentum moving forward is really going to help us now to get hopefully a positive result at the weekend against Middlesbrough. I think they're there for the taking. Middlesbrough have got to travel down to us. They had a game yesterday, it was at home, but they still played. They're going to have to train over the next couple of days and then travel down to us. So I think we've got a very good chance of beating Middlesbrough. I think they're there for the taking, and hopefully we can get a positive result before the international break that's coming. And after the game at Middlesbrough on Saturday, we've got 3 huge 6-pointer games coming up. Got one against Hull, one against Stoke, and one against Derby. All 3 games are away from home. But if we carry that performance that we had last night from Cardiff into the weekend and then into the games after the international break, really feel we can get some results there. And some of those teams are there for the taking, definitely. Hull have had some good results recently. Before that, their form was poor. Same with Derby, they've suddenly found some form. Stoke, though, are sinking. I really feel there are some potential results that we can get away from those teams. I feel that we could beat all of them if we put our mind to it. We've now shown that we have the confidence to win away from home. Really feel that that's going to pay dividends in the future, and hopefully we can get the points we need in those 6-pointer games. They are huge for us, so hopefully some good results to come. If you've enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. You'll then join the community, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up as well. It helps spread the news. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.